pass stolen by the Cavs.
I got him.
To Colin Sexton, knocked loose. That approach, that's what you want to see. Nice save. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Hey, match up.
Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Get open.
It's Chicago ball. Levine to Porter. Otto Porter missed his first. That one goes. Evans to Love. That is great vision to set it up. Colin Sexton slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
To Wendell Carter. Tough make through traffic.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
I got ball.
Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Fires the three, smothering D.
I got ball.
Short jumper won't go down.
I got ball.
To Young, 4-3. His first effort off the mark.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Tyreke Evans up against Porter. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Porter.
I got him.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Hey, this is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball. Shots up.
He's looking for that touch.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Otto Porter, 3 for 4. Good start.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Zach Levine. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Off the assist.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good, and the three-point play puts them up early in this one.
Get back.
To Porter. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Hello. Get your man.
And scores.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Shot, box out.
Short jumper misses.
Knock that down. A ball here.
Sexton to Love. Great dish to set it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Chicago. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's me, I got it. Here we go.
Screen.
Evans to Colin Sexton. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
I got ball. On your left, here he come.
Evans. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Cleveland has the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
Evans to Love. Slams it down.
Work pay off, I see you.
Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
From the painted area, won't go down.
That's me. I got ball.
Levine
Stay in front of, watch your shot.
pulls up for two.
Get a hand up on that.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Clarkson to Evans. Trying to cash in, able to convert inside.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Markkanen to Chris Dunn. Short jumper won't fall.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot. You know you're in a safe place.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Tyreke Evans at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw try, off the mark.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
Watch that screen.
Done. Here comes the screen. To Porter. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Evans. Look out, Larry Nance Jr.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Over to the right side. Done.
He flashing, bump him.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Clarkson with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Evans. Here comes the screen. Tyreke Evans, defended by the former Hoya.
Hey, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Not that time. Couldn't keep.
All right, let's do this.
My ball, my ball, my ball. Got you.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Nice pass to get things going.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes.
Go time. It's go time.
To Chris Dunn.
Shot. That's short. That's short.
Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
My ball, my ball.
Sexton. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Short jumper stays out. Sexton. Thaddeus Young, huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really
Good shot,
active with
Money.
their
Good
hands.
shot, Money.
That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Another follow, stays out.
I got ball,
Done.
I got ball. Here we go.
Here's a chance from long range. The Cavs secure the rebound. Zach Levine swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Has a look.
Hey, good contest.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Levine. Add 2 points to the board.
Stop the ball, stop the ball.
Sexton.
Watch that cutter.
Screen coming.
Here comes the screen, here comes the screen, here comes the screen. Back door coming, back door coming.
Cavs with 4 to shoot. For 3, he was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Won't go.
That shot, dog.
Knight into the front court. His team up by 7. Ah, you've got to get that one to go.
I know he was absolutely shocked he was so open. I know we were shocked he was open. You got to make those.
Zach Levine. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach Levine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D.
Take care of
Rose.
the ball, baby. Take care of the ball.
I got yours. Switch. Stay on mine. Get mine. I got yours.
Count the bucket for two.
Hey, buckets.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nance.
Got you through. Here we go.
To Colin Sexton. Ah, no good. To Chris Dunn. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Knock loose. Nance.
Wait on it. Go. Stop.
5 seconds to shoot. It's done with the rebound.
Here we go. Here we go.
Has a chance.
Good boy,
Dunn
baby. Good
shot
boy, good
that
boy.
misses.
I got it. Take mine. Go to mine. Go to mine. I got it. I got it.
Nance to Colin Sexton.
Screen on your right. On your right.
Zach Levine with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Nance.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop. Screen coming. Screen.
Shot from in
yeah,
close,
good rebound,
no
baby.
good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Everybody pick up. Everybody pick up. D up.
Sexton. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
Man, you got it.
Second one's good.
I see you've been working
Splits the
hard, huh?
pair. Bulls with
Here
it.
we go. My ball. My ball.
Deep three at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports half.
Fellas.
All leave into the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter.
My ball.
Evans.
Wait on it. Go. I got you right here. Stop.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Levine cruises inside for two.
Keep getting open.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
That's going to be out of bounds.
Hold on.
Evans to Love. Great pass to set it up. Easy path to the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Evans. Here comes the screen.
Watch the cutter coming through. Bump.
Nothing going here on that drive. Evans to Love. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Let's go. Pick him up.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go.
Shot. Shooter.
Deep two there. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Otto Porter, 4 out of 7.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
Right.
Love fires the 3, off the mark. Carter fires the 3. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
And he knocks it down at the line.
Way to hit. Leave it alone. Let it go.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Matthew Dellavedova. To Young, trying to cash in. A shot by Young, no good. Missed a wide open look. Young tosses.
Hey, lock up.
To Evans. Here comes the screen. Evans driving to the basket, but a shot won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
I got ball. Watch that cutter. I got the cutter. Watch the cutter. Wait on it.
Can't connect from in
All right,
close.
lock in, make the next one.
To Porter. 4-3. That's how you defend. Has a look.
Side up.
Box out,
No
that's
good.
Coming off. That's coming off.
To Levine. Has a chance. Zach Levine. He's now 4 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
Man,
Carter with the rejection.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Off the assist.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Here we go. I got ball.
To the rim. Now pass taken away by Cleveland.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Finish that. Levine. Trying to cash in and strokes it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Sexton. Count the basket inside.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Bulls with the basketball. To Young. Stuffs it down with authority.
Contest the shot.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Here it come. Be alert.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
Oh, met at the summit, Ed.
I was sure that was going to be a dunk, Jay. What control by the defender.
Yep, I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is
2
good.
points.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
I got him. Let's go. You weak. Watch cut.
To Zach Levine. Lets it fly from long range. Zach Levine forcing that one there. Well defended. To Colin Sexton. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Wendell Carter. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I like that.
Cavs at the controls. To Love. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
To Levine.
Take that.
Porter. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Sexton. He throws it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Porter.
Come on, man. Move the ball.
And the nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
I got ball.
Clarkson to Love. Out of bounds. Evans. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff
Here
game,
we go.
it will.
Here we go. Me and you. Me and you.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they can be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Love.
Yeah, you gotta shoot those.
Beyond the arc for three, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
Stop ball, stop ball, stop ball. Hey, get mine. I got yours, I got yours.
To Zach Levine. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nice pass to set things up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Got it.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
The 7th pick overall, Larry Marketing had an exquisite rookie season, ending the year all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
To Love. Not that time.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Chicago with the possession. It goes down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Knight into the front court. His guys down big. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
To Evans. Great feed. Sets it up. And scores. Strong take.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they can be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Love. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Over to the right side. For three, textbook defense. Knight into the front court. Down a bundle. Zach Levine. Tips it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Hey, left.
Evans driving to the basket, but a shot won't go. Levine. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Brandon Knight at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Chicago possession.
Play deep, play deep, play deep.
Deep left corner. Fires the 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Love to Evans. Here comes the screen. Shot by Evans won't fall. To Levine. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Chicago basketball. Levine to Wendell Carter. That's rebounded by the Cavaliers. To Love. Kevin Love. With that, he's 5 for 9.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Evans. They'll get it down to Thompson. The pass set it all up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Off the mark. To Wendell Carter. Young. Has a look. That's no good. To Evans. Whoa! What a finish!
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Match up, match up, match up.
4-3.
Here we go.
Message received. Well defended. To Colin Sexton.
Get back, get back, get back, get back.
Thaddeus Young rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Wendell Carter powers it through.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Colin Sexton slams it down.
Good finish.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Match up, baby.
Get down, get down, get down. Half court, here come, here come.
Shot, box out, box out.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Stop the ball, stop the ball.
Evans to Colin Sexton. Has a chance.
Got a box, got a box.
Terrific vision on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Shot, bro.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Get in your stance. He's coming. Get in your stance.
To Zach Levine. Trying to cash in. Levine shot no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Sexton. Gets to the basket and scores.
Oh, good shot,
Well, he
boy.
finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Evans. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time. Sexton to Love. Rocking the rim. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one. Surprise. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Levine. He'd missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
It was right there.
Get mine now.
To Young.
Get back.
Help, get back.
Thaddeus Young. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Down low Thompson. Tristan Thompson with the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Bulls with the rock.
I'm here. I got ball.
Shot up. Rebound.
Cashes in for 2.
You been in the gym, huh?
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Evans. To Clarkson. Has a look. Count the basket.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
From long range. Screen coming. Not going down here. Deep 3 at the buzzer.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Nope. First one does not go.
One time. Here we go.
Second of 3
good shot,
is
man.
good.
Good shot. Oh, that's cash.
Long heave from 3/4 court. The Bulls take this one.